did you do there? Did you lower your larynx too much so you're depressing it to sound super powerful? Or is it just open, lots of space between the molars, and you feel the sound coming out of the top of your head? You don't want to feel the sound coming out of the back of your head, but the top of your head is a way to create those dark, warm, beautiful sounds. Two more. And now you're feeling the sound back here, and you can feel the sound up here. How about find right in the middle, where it has some of the parts of that deep and warm space, some of that bright space, all at the same time. It's one of the very big problems with the terms bright and dark that I'm continuing to use, because everybody uses them, is that you can have both at the same time. So you're creating, you know, it's like warm ice. Right here, and excellent. And in that middle space we have I love to sing. 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 Do you hear I love to sing? Or is it nice and smooth? I love to sing. Think you're painting with a broad, thick paintbrush. Big breath in. I love to sing. 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 One more. I love to sing. That's mostly for our tenors, because Draw the Circle Wide is just really high. The tenor part is just F sharps and E's all day. Tenors, I'm going to record it with you. I'm gonna record my own voice to sing the tenor part and the bass part too. That's part of my to-do list tomorrow. Excellent, choir. You can have a seat if you'd like. Take a look at Draw the Circle Wide. If you want to pull out the sheet music, we'll just walk through it a little bit together. I can even pull the sheet music up on the screen. Balanced voices, draw the circle. That's
Technology.
Technology is the best, isn't it? No.
No.
I mean, sometimes. Just now, it's something we're annoyed with. Okay, so beginning is as is. Sopranos and altos are singing along with this part. It may be a the children's choir. Chelsea Green doesn't know if we can be able to get the children's choir together in time. We might find a child soloist to do that little opening, but if not, everyone sing it, and then it repeats that first repeat with the tenors and basses singing that part. We go on. Here's the first chorus, which remember is different than the second chorus. Draw the circle wide, draw it wider still. A little more melodic. And this repeat we skip. So it just goes draw the circle, second ending wide. Then all sopranos on draw the circle. This entrance, altos, tenors, and basses, just make sure it's clean, that you just lock right in, right on the downbeat, instead of ooh, you can just find ooh, find yourself right in there. Right? Let this rest be exactly 2 beats and not any shorter. Oohs happen again. Then we have the big chorus starts here, right? Here's chorus time number 1. And then you go to the next page and it is exactly the same as the time before, right? Exactly the same. But but they wanted to add the hand claps and a weirder piano part. So just know that that's what happens there. And then when you turn the page, it happens here. It goes back and we do the repeat. It says repeat as needed, and we're going to repeat 1 time. But you're singing the last chorus, since it is the same on page 6 as it is on page 7. You're singing the last chorus 3 times,
And the difference between the coda and there is that the first time you do it, everyone sings, draw the circle wide. And the second time we sing, draw the circle wide. And repeat it, draw the circle wide. And so your job is to practice that ending a little bit, because in bar 47, where it says molto retard, we are doing a poco retard. Just a little one, right? Just a little slowdown, not a big slowdown. Pretty simple. So if you have some sheet music with you, great. If not, just sing along. I need to unshare and share again. Optimize for these things. Oh, can I move this? Yes, here it is. It's not making sound. Hold on, let me just refresh it.
Yeah, refresh the page. That happens to me a couple of times.
One thing to remember is when you clap, and when you clap in your video, clap right in front of your face, right? That's to line up the video and the audio. 1, 2, 3.
Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. No one stands alone, we'll stand side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide. No one stands alone, we'll stand side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the circle wide, draw it wider still. Let this be our song. No one stands alone, standing side by side. Draw the circle wide. Draw the Draw the
So you feel that the retard at the end is just, it's very poco. Very poco. Only a little bit, not a molto. We do a molto usually when we're all together. But that's
Don,
yes, please.
I just want to make sure. So on page 4, that is the sopranos on the top line. We're not singing the oohs. Okay.
Yep. So sopranos are singing the melody, and altos are singing the ooh.
Okay.
Yep. Good question. Any other questions? Feeling good? Anything you need tips and tricks wise to record it? One thing that helps is knowing where to look on your camera. That's a big thing. So, for instance, today I recorded everybody on an iPad, and it was normal mode, and the camera was here, all the way on the side. So I put sticky notes on it that said, "Look here," because if you look at yourself, everyone would look like this the whole time, just looking to the side, right? And so you want to find that you're looking into the camera. If you want a cheat sheet, fine, right? Just make sure it's, if I have one right here, no one knows. I look over every so often. Nobody knows. Cheat all you want, people, right? The world's hard enough. Just go ahead and do whatever you need. Yeah, I miss being a conductor too, Clara. Yeah, I made a conducting video, and I lined it up with the soprano part, and it worked fine, and I tried to line it up with the alto part, and it was totally off. Tried it with the tenor part, totally off. They're all the exact same track. It makes literally no sense to me, but I think we'll all do fine as it is.
But I do have enough to look at as it is.
Will this be speeded up in the final audio rendition? Is it going to be at this
is the
pace?
tempo. We're gonna add some drums and some bass and some guitar, and Travis is gonna play recorder, and have Mark Williams play the violin. And we're just gonna we're gonna draw that circle wide. Just see what happens. So that's this first project. The one we're gonna do after that, it's gonna be due kind of mid-November, is this holiday one. If you haven't looked at it yet or haven't printed it out, it's in the folder marked "'Tis the Season," written by the Pod Brothers. Let me share this screen too. So you'll see this whole thing here. I'm gonna pull something that's exactly the same. It will have links to each individual guide track. If you want to practice with all of them, it's right there. But I'll show you exactly what happens when you click on the guide tracks. It has learn the music. That's easy. These will make that very self-explanatory for you, because it will sing the tenor part in your ear, or the alto part in your ear, or the bass part in your ear while you're singing. If you make a mistake, pop back 10 seconds. Try it again, right? Simple. Make your recording. How's you help set up? We'll do the same thing we did this time. If you want to come to the treehouse to record, I'll have this pretty ring light and a whole setup up for you. Make that very easy. I had one person email that that they don't have a smartphone, so they can't do this, and I was like, oh, you have other ways. Smartphones are just easy because they're small and they have the front-facing camera. But today we use an iPad, and that works fine too. Right now you can use your computer camera if you want. Computer cameras are the lowest quality camera you can use, right? Your phone camera is better than your computer camera. So that's the only reason you wouldn't want, because it'll have lower, but it is certainly better than not doing it. So just know that if you want help, drop me an email. We can have a little Zoom call, talk about it. I can make a little video for you to help. We can make this work. So these are all here. Let us pull up the full "'Tis the Season." Am I sharing my sound? Is a great question. It looks like it. If I'm not, just tell me. It looks just like this, and it's so easy. He puts the clap right in there. Remember, it's in front of your face.
Hey there, get ready to clap on beat 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. strolls the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. Here we come a-caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad tidings too. And we wish you and send you a happy new year. And we wish you a happy new year. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
So the whole thing's just under 2 minutes. I think the trickiest thing will be for anyone who's not a soprano. And that's just, you might already know a harmony part to these songs, and it's a different harmony part. That's, it's not impossible, it's just tricksy. So, like, I just sang with the basses, and, like, I've got a Deck the Hall bass part in my head that I sing at parties, because that's what my friends do. And but it's not that one. So I'd have to spend a few times singing through that until it just makes more sense. And I go, oh yeah, it's a little different than what my ear wants to do. I'm sure it's going to be true for the tenors and altos as well.
Don.
Sir.
People over the age of 80 don't like to sing that fast.
Well, that one we can't quite slow down. You can have a little bit of caffeine or do the bunny breaths, which is... That's going to keep everything going. And then just race forward. Another thing about as you're learning it, as it feels fast, you can hit stop, saying, "Here we come a caroling among, here we come a caroling among, here we come a caroling among the leaves so green." Right? That's how you get. Sometimes I say you got to chew on it. Right? That if text is fast, you just have to chew on it. I think I tell the people who are speaking too that if you're gonna like get up and do a speech, it doesn't help to just read it in your head a bunch of times. You have to chew on the words for a while, and that's the way you do it with this. Take the notes out of it for a second. Here we come a caroling among the leaves, right? Like just put it in your mouth, and even if you're over 80, you can make it work. I believe in you. I believe you. Let's try that one again.
Hey there, get ready to clap on beat 4. Here we
In
go.
front of your face.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Stroll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Here we come a caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad tidings too. And we wish you and send you a happy new year. And we wish you a happy new year. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Another thing that's important to consider is that is not a serious song. We'll do Christmas sweaters or red or green or whatever, sparkly black if you want it, if that's a thing. So you want to wear reindeer antlers, do your thing, right? So this will be fun, silly. You should have a hey at the end or something. So we'll make this as everything it should be, and then we'll sing a Silent Night too, and we'll make it all lovely at the same time. Would sure love to have an MP3. I can probably do that. I can put that on my to-do list. Maybe you can put it on an iPad or whatever. I will make some MP3s of 'Tis the Season, and I'll send them along.
Don, what is that? That's what we just did. What's that for? Is that for Christmas Eve or another time?
That'll be for Christmas Eve. Yep.
Okay.
So again, because post-production is the largest amount of time, we'll still have to have it in mid-November, which will be, so we'll do this one as our first holiday song we record will be this, and then we'll record a couple of Christmas Carol book songs as well, and it'll be great. The quartet just sent me a recording of Dona Nobis Pacem that I'm excited about. It's going to be on the service in 2 weeks, I believe. So the 15th, maybe the 22nd, one of those. It's there. It's already I already put it on the service. I'm really excited about it. So they use the Acapella app. If you haven't seen that, Sharon, I see your hand up, but you're muted.
What time is your Christmas Eve program?
It will be. That's a great question. I was gonna say an answer, but then I realized that I don't know what it's gonna be. It'll probably be at 7 o'clock on Christmas Eve. That's my guess. But I don't know if we're gonna do it twice or what's gonna happen. So we have a little staff retreat a week after next, the week after the election, so we can all run to the mountain. And so we're gonna plan. We actually made the itinerary, and they asked what I wanted on the itinerary, and I said to have everything for the holidays 100% planned by the time we leave. So that will happen, which will include the pageant and this and all the Christmas Eve things. So it should be fun, Edward Frost is going to be part of our Christmas Eve service. A long-term UCA minister, now the minister emeritus. He and Tara had a nice talk last week, so he's going to record something for us. And he said, So Edward Frost has a British accent, even though he's not from England. And he said, well, I don't know how to record, but my grandson does. So his grandson's going to record him, and it'll be great. So I'm really excited about having Edward involved. He said, I'd like to do a 6-minute meditation. And when he asks, you just say yes. So we're gonna have a lovely 6-minute Christmas meditation as part of the Christmas Eve service, and that will be wonderful. All right, friends, that's all I have. Are there any specific questions? Measure 34 and 35, Paula. Tell me about that. Let me pull it up. Tenors, you have a tricksy bit. I just sang the tenor part with that time.
Yeah, the duples.
The duples. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Let's just speak that together. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Again. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Okay? And so, here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Enjoy. Yep. Another one thing, you just want to play with that moment a few times before you start recording. And tenors in Dashing Through the Snow. Jingle bells. You have an interesting part. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Have to move it. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay? That's definitely the hardest part of that song, is that tenor line right there. So, all those chromatics, full step, half step, jingle. So, spend a little time with that. Really great. See you later, Eddie. Frost lived in England as a child. Okay, so then he just kept it. I had an Aunt Malvis, and my Aunt Malvis was born and bred in the state of Michigan. But she moved to Texas, and it just stayed forever. She just got that good, thick Texas drawl, and she kept it the rest of her life.
Yeah, one of Frost's earliest memories was the bombing. Yeah.
Yeah. That was just a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Friends, you are welcome to hang out and chat and do whatever. I have to do some planning for for a funeral on Friday and a funeral on Saturday. So I'll miss you all.